The locked room mystery. So this happened on one of my late night work trips. You know those days when you're so tired that you just want to drop into bed and disappear? Yeah, that was me. I checked into this small hotel, not one of those fancy ones, just a simple, budget kind of place. The receptionist gave me a key and pointed me down this long, narrow corridor. And of course, my room had to be at the very end. At first, everything was normal. I swiped the keycard, pushed the door open, threw my bag on the chair, and flopped down on the bed. The room was basic, a single lamp, beige curtains, that slightly stale smell hotels always have. But hey, a bed is a bed. I was just about to grab my phone when I heard it. Knock. It wasn't at my door. It sounded like it came from inside the wall next to me. I froze. I mean, okay, old buildings make sounds, right? Maybe it was pipes, maybe the furniture settling. But then again. Knock, knock. Slower this time. I sat up properly, ears straining. My heart was already racing a little faster than I'd admit. The sound stopped. Silence. I chuckled nervously at myself. Don't overthink. You're just tired. So I lay back again. And then it came. Knock. Loud, sharp. I literally jumped off the bed. Okay, now this wasn't funny anymore. I tiptoed to the door, peered through the peephole. Nothing. The corridor was empty, just that humming fluorescent light at the far end. I closed the latch quickly and pressed my back to the door, telling myself not to panic. But then I heard it. A voice. A faint whisper from the wall. Hello. I swear my blood went cold. It wasn't clear, just muffled, like someone buried inside the wall. My throat went dry. I stood completely still, barely breathing. And then again, louder. Helu, can you hear me? I wanted to pack my bag and run back to reception, but my legs refused to move. The whispering continued, sometimes soft, sometimes stretched out. In my head, the thoughts were spiraling. What if the hotel has some hidden history? What if someone actually got trapped here? Why did they give me this creepy room at the end of the corridor? I forced myself to take slow steps towards the wall, as if getting closer would somehow help. My heart was thumping so hard I could hear it in my ears. The whisper changed suddenly. It grew brighter, clearer. Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Did the ghost just say testing? I blinked in confusion. I pressed my ear flat against the plaster, holding my breath. And that's when I realized. The walls were paper thin. The spirit was actually a woman in the next room practicing for what sounded like a speech. I could hear her warming up, repeating phrases, even clapping to herself. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming tonight. Then, pause. Okay, no, let's try that again. I slapped my forehead and laughed silently. Here I was, sweating bullets, ready to call the front desk, imagining horror movie scenes, and next door, some poor lady was just trying to rehearse her big presentation. The best part, just as I calmed down, she said, with full drama through the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the most amazing person in the room. Me. I burst out laughing so hard I had to bury my face in the pillow. The ghost, I was terrified of, turned out to be a motivational speaker hyping herself up.